This week, the hottest team tournament trail in the country makes a stop at Toledo Bend Reservoir. We've got 341 teams on the water, vying for their share of the more than $125,000 purse. The water is warming, the fish are shallow, and the action starts now on the Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's. Located on the Texas-Louisiana border, Toledo Bend Reservoir stretches out for 65 miles in the Sabine River Basin, making it the largest man-made lake in the South and the 5th largest in the U.S. The lake is regarded as one of the best fisheries in the country and plays host to hundreds of tournaments annually. This week, more than 340 teams have made the trek into East Texas. It's springtime, and the conditions are right.
Man, and we're hitting it at a perfect time. Full moon coming on right now. Water temperature's warming up. I mean, it probably got close to 80 degrees today, and it's going to be like that tomorrow, and there's going to be a ton of fish caught.
Saw a lot of people fishing shallow. A lot of people fishing shallow. More people fishing shallow than deep, traditionally. But that's because of the week's been warm, and I think the fish probably moved in a lot.
It's just a really incredibly fun lake to fish. You can do a lot of things. Like I said, you can go catch them deep right now in 25 foot, or you can catch them in 2 foot right now.
At launch, we've got 341 teams heading out on the water. The total purse this week is more than $125,000, including a Stratus boat and Evinrude outboard package worth more than $30,000 for the winning team. Looking at the Cabela's forecast, the big factor will be the wind. And with anglers' safety in mind, tournament officials will allow trailering at this event. First cast is 6:30 and lines out is 3 p.m. We'll begin tournament coverage with the father-son team of Robert and Jackson Case.
I'm going.
Is it 6:30? Okay.
6:30.
Catch you one. You ain't catching one on the first cast, are you?
No.
You don't ever want to catch one on the first cast. That's why I just heard it. It ought to be pretty good, the wind blowing this morning. Bluebird skies, no clouds. A little bit of grass in here, a little bit of hydrilla. Lots of buckbrush. We ought to catch a few fish here in a little bit. That stuff I was talking about yesterday, way back up in that stuff.
Yeah.
Don't get back up in there now.
Maybe I was wrong.
Oof.
We'll check back with the Case family later. For now, we'll look in on Jeff Reynolds and Johnny Thompson.
There he is.
A little better. That's a little better. Got 3 fish in the boat, lost one. Pretty good one. But it's going all right. I mean, our starting spot right out here, a little Carolina rig hole, some brush on it. Just caught one keeper off of it, what didn't pan out quite like we thought. And went to the bushes, caught a couple flipping, and we're gonna hit this one more time out here, just because the potential's so good to catch a big one like this. And after this, it's gonna be in the bushes all day, flipping a jig. And it's just making a lot of flips. You know, you just catching one here and one there. But there's a lot of fish up right now. I mean, the weather's perfect. Warm, springtime. I mean, the fish are coming to the bank and probably coming by the groves, so just gonna keep going and try to run into them.
You wanna go get it?
No, I'm not gonna get it now.
Huh?
I'm not gonna get it now.
Brady Winans and Scott Dean are fishing a narrow ridge with deep water and submerged trees on both sides. They're marking fish with their electronics, but so far, the live well is empty.
These fish don't seem, he found these later in the day, and offshore fish will do this. They'll kind of sit there and suspend a little bit and they just don't feed, but when they feed, they'll go down and they'll hit the bottom. And I mean, you can't do anything wrong then. They'll bite everything you throw in there. And what I'm seeing right now is those fish suspended. Out the fish, right there. Right there, that fish ought to bite.
I'm with you.
What the hell have I got on? There he goes. That's a fish. I don't know what it is. It's big enough. God dang, that's got to be a big old freaking catfish. Oh, come on. God, dogs, that's a big son of a gun, whatever it was. Jeez.
Man, I thought there for a minute, Scott, that was gonna be
Let me
that
tell you what,
moment.
if that was a bass, we just lost freaking Moby Dick. I couldn't move it. I mean, I'd pick it up and it's like it was a log.
What was it on?
On that jig and spoon.
Oh.
I saw something big down there and I dropped down to it and it just stopped and it was like I was hung and then it goes, God, dog.
We're just getting started with tournament coverage. Coming up, we'll get back out on the water for more from Toledo Bend and the Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's.
Fish on! Come on, get together.
Everybody knows somebody that just seems to have things go wrong around him. And for me, it's my good buddy Z when he heads to the water. It's like a black cloud follows this guy around. He runs out of gas, locks his keys in the car, or worse, has a flat tire coming to him from the water. But old Z's a pretty sharp guy. He relies on Boat US in those situations where something goes wrong.
Boat US has the finest low-cost boat insurance and the largest fleet of towboats ready to assist you 24/7. Visit BoatUS.com.
Total performance. Nowhere could it be more defined than in the Ranger Z series. With unparalleled advancements, these rigs are driven to dominate. Coupled with Evinrude E-Tech's unrivaled performance and up to 500 hours with no dealer schedule maintenance, they're the ultimate fishing machines. The legendary leadership of the Ranger Z500 series. It's the kind of feeling nothing else can touch. Power your Ranger with Evinrude E-Tech.
For anglers who want it all, the new HDS3, a revolutionary step forward in simultaneous chirp sonar and structure scan HD sonar imaging, clearer views, faster interface, multi-touch screen, keypad operation, and total boat control. Plus, with versatile networking and go-free wireless sync of maps, software, and apps, HDS3 is the ultimate fish finding system. Find, navigate, dominate with Lowrance.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Because now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all's sonar is just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
The Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's, is brought to you by Cabela's. It's in your nature. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. By Mercury Outboards, we're leading the pack. And by Lucas Marine, it works.
Oh, there's a big one right there. Golly.
You got your money?
I got it. Just hold on. Just hold it. I got it. He's stuck right there, stuck. Okay. He ain't a big one, but boy, when he come out of there, give me a good net.
Sure. I was just gonna go reach and get it.
Take the net. We'll go. Hey. I really just lost that fish. Oh, he's still there. He's still there. Get him back. All right, good. That's crazy right there. Thank you, son. Woo! That fish come out of the bushes. I've seen him come out and make a V and eat it. So I think if we stay up in this stuff, we're gonna catch some fish. Okay, son?
Yep. I like it. I love getting up in that.
I know it
far
scares
back
me.
Yeah, except for that, that's scary.
I thought that was a big one.
Well, with that, Robert and Jackson are on the board. Moving on, we'll check back with Jeff Reynolds and Johnny Thompson.
Good one?
Not as big as he's acting. You got to throw him over?
Yeah, I got it.
I got it.
He was back here, though.
That's where you want to eat it, right there.
Huh?
Good, healthy fish.
Well, they all. I mean, all we
Not
got.
quite as big as what we want, but we will take him for now.
With their fourth fish going into the live well, Reynolds and Thompson are in good shape. We'll leave them for now and check in with Seth Kelm and Clint Freeman, fishing from the other Cabela's wrapped Ranger boat.
It's fishing pretty tough for us right now. Had good practices a week ago, but they've dropped the water level and it's messed up my shallow bite. So yesterday we found some deep fish. Started there and didn't get bit. So now we're running new water we've never fished and crossing our fingers that we'll stumble on something.
Seth and Clint are off to a rough start, but there's a lot of time left. And now back to Brady Winans and Scott Dean.
There you go.
I'll take one.
Man, I didn't hear you set the hook. You must have just leaned into him.
That's pretty much it. They look like a 3-pounder to you?
Yeah.
340?
I don't know why you would take it.
Take it.
I wish it said 640.
Now it's down to a 3-pounder. Okay, now that looks better.
Hey, it's 3 pounds more than we had a minute ago.
Okay, yeah, 3-pounder, we'll take it. Got to eat cookies. That's the best deal. Brady thinks fishing with me is like fishing with a 5th grader.
10-year-old.
Peanut butter and jelly and cookies. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see if we can do it again.
Stay with us. We've got more tournament coverage from stop number 2 of the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's from Toledo Bend Reservoir, coming up after these messages. And here is Ranger Boat's question of the week. For the correct answer, visit mydreamrig.com.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in outboards. A choice. Now with the Evinrude E-Tech G2, you can choose unrivaled performance, superior fuel economy, and the cleanest combustion outboard on the planet. Choose from hundreds of color combinations to perfectly match your boat. And choose 5 years or 500 hours with no dealer scheduled maintenance. Experience the power of choice at ChooseYourEtech.com.
Lucas Oil Marine Products, established by performance, built on quality, and proven on land and sea. Lucas Marine Products offer a complete lineup of outboard engine oils, fuel treatments, lubricants, and boat care products. Expect optimal performance from your investment by using Lucas Marine Products. Available at Cabela's.
Some days, the biggest rush of all is feeling really, really small.
For years, they've quietly taken you where the fish are. But now the silence is about to break. With the incredible new iPilot Link, your Minn Kota and Humminbird can communicate with each other, so you can hold on a spot like an electronic anchor. Record and return to waypoints and paths. Follow any Lake Master depth contour, and more, all automatically and all from your Humminbird or the Link remote. They talk, and you'll be speechless.
The Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's, is brought to you in part by Stratus Boats, Step Up or Step Back, by Evinrude Outboard Motors, performance to the max, and by Ram Trucks. Welcome back to the Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's, from Toledo Bend Reservoir and Cypress Bend Park, where tournament officials are gearing up for the upcoming weigh-in. Now, getting back on the water, we'll pick up tournament coverage with Blaine Covington and Drew Phillips.
Came through here. I'd never really been on this part of the lake, and my partner caught about a 7-pounder here yesterday afternoon late, so it's kind of the only thing we had was to pull up here, and we've been sitting here since 6:30. So caught one big one and got some 3- and 4-pounders, so we'll see. Probably have 15, 16 pounds right now, so we're just hoping for kind of one more big bite, but these fish are bouncing around from some brush piles that are out off the edge of this point to, and then we'll start catching them up on top in 5 foot of water, so it's kind of like I guess they're chasing shad as they come through, so. We got nearly 2 hours left, so we're gonna give it a go and just hope for one more bite.
Believe it or not, we're in 3 foot of water right here, and then it drops down to 20 foot on this side and 30 foot on that side.
Seth and Clint are dragging Carolina rigs, trying to capitalize on the fish that are staging up before moving shallow for the spawn. This spot was active in practice, but the Corps of Engineers have started pulling water from the lake, and this may be affecting the bite.
What's hell pulling it up?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He wasn't coming on.
That's the Freeman style. Watch fish steam.
While Clint and Seth try to salvage their day, we'll look in on Chris Russell and Mike Power. They've got 5, and they're not done yet.
We need one big one, probably. Man, it's been a pretty good day today. Started off really good. First cast, we caught a really big one.
which we thought we were jinxed after that because it took a couple more hours to get a bite, but they finally bit for us and caught them pretty good this morning. Been pretty slow this afternoon, but it's expected right now. Just flipping bushes. Every one of them's been flipping bushes today, pretty shallow water. But like I said, it's slowed down now, so we're just working for a bite here and there. Hope for another big one.
We'll see Chris and Mike at weigh-in shortly. And with time running out, we'll make one last stop and check in with Joey Cantrell and Shane Allison. They've got 5 in the live well for an unofficial 20 pounds, and they're hoping to cull before making the run home.
Offshore fishing during the spawn, you don't have a lot of people crowding you normally. That's the one right there.
I think I was in the dock. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Which side?
Coming around.
Yeah, it's a real good one.
Swing to the right.
Right?
Yeah. That'll work.
4-pounder.
And that does it for Toledo Bend. Coming up, we'll head to weigh-in at Cypress Bend Park. We'll give away a bunch of money and crown the champs. Right here on the Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's.
Introducing Velo, short for velocity. Born to drive 150 horses, faster than ever before. Its physique makes Velo more fishable, gear more accessible, prey more vulnerable. Velo from Stratos.
Introducing the most advanced, efficient predator on the water today. Triton's new XS series. Stalk your prey with hot new features like a solid-state fuseless dash with push-button start and support for 10-inch depth finders and new bow control with support for 8-inch depth finders. Prowl the deep with our most advanced drivability, maximum comfort, and an incredible hole shot. The new XS by Triton.
At Amphibia, we've resolved to build a product that nobody else offers, using methods that nobody else is using, optimized for life on water and land. The choice of top bass fishing pros. Amphibia frames are designed to fit comfortably no matter how your face is shaped, to stay firmly in place through your most physical activities and to float in water. Amphibia sunglasses are truly designed for life on the water.
Oh, nice shot.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic ice.
Mercury engine test.
Lightweight power you can rely on. It's good to have Mercury behind you.
The Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's, is brought to you in part by Boat US. Take us with you on the water. By Arctic Ice, rugged and reusable cooler packs. And by Garmin. Fight your fish, not your fish finder. Welcome back to Toledo Bend Reservoir and the final moments from stop number 2 of the Texas Team Trail, presented by Cabela's. The high winds that were forecasted never materialized, and the afternoon turned into a perfect spring day, with teams catching fish both shallow and deep. We'll head to the scales with Tournament Director Mike Hastings at the helm. First up is the team of Alan Fitz and James Dutton.
I think we're going to be weighing a big bass. This is Alan Fitz and James Dutton. Let's get the total weight first. Leave them in the bag. Set the entire bag in there. Try not to break the scales now. Look out, 3201, your new leader, Alan Fritz and James Dutton. Grab that biggest bass. Look at that, folks. Okay, we're looking for 878 to take the lead on big bass. Go ahead and set her in there. We're gonna add the weight of the bag. Total weight, 981, new big bass leader. Congratulations, guys, great job.
Several teams took a stab at the Cabela's Big Bass Award, but none could top Fitz and Dutton until Cody Garofalos and James Roselle stepped up with this Toledo Bend behemoth.
Let's see what we got here. Big bass weight, and your new big bass leader, 1152. Congratulations. Wow, how about that, folks? 1152.
With 32 pounds leading the event, team after team stepped up to the scales. And they all came up short, until only 3 teams remained. We'll turn it back over to Mike Hastings.
Joe Satina and Aaron Walker. Nice looking bag of fish here. Yes, sir. Gonna take over second place, 2734. Great job. You got one over 11? Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. What do we got here? 2735. Congratulations, Andy. Great job. Good to see you guys.
Besting the previous team by 1 ounce, Brian Tolley and Andy Guy took over second place, leaving just 1 team to weigh.
Chris Russell, Mike Power with 5. Hey, Mike, looks like y'all got kind of mad at him today. Total weight on these 5? Yes, sir. 2860. Congratulations.
I mean, actually, it started off really good because our big fish came on first cast this morning. It was a 1088, which is a big one for here, for me. That's the biggest one ever. And then really we just started fishing after that. Didn't have another bite for probably about another hour and a half. And we actually changed tactics with the flipping bushes and just picked up one here and there, got a little spot, catch 2 pretty quick, and kind of slowed down as the afternoon went on, and we never did get the upgrade after about 10 o'clock this morning.
Chris Russell and Mike Power gave it their best, but they couldn't overcome the team of Fitz and Dutton, who sacked up more than 32 pounds for the win.
We pulled up there in first cast, he caught a 5. Within 3 casts, I caught a 4.5. And then we had a 6, and we had caught the big one. We had a limit of fish an hour and 30 minutes into it.
Yeah, it was a great day.
About 28 pounds, and then we ended up culling 2 fish. So it was a good day.
So their total take today is $33,420. Congratulations on a great job, guys.
And the final order of business is a look at the Lucas Oil Team of the Year standings. At the end of the second event, Chris Wilson and Charles Beber have a slim lead over some of the best anglers in the region. The Texas Team Trail would like to thank the Texas Network of Boat Dealers for their support. And we ask that if you're in the market for a new ride, help support those that support the Texas Team Trail. Hey, if you'd like to join us on the water for our next event, check out TexasTeamTrail.com for all the details. You can also find the Texas Team Trail presented by Cabela's on Facebook. Give us a look and a like. The Texas Team Trail is a Careco TV production. Thanks for watching.